Hello, beautiful people. Yeah, happy holiday season and happy winter season, right? Speaking of, let me fix myself here. A little cold out and my glasses are fogging. So that's when you can really know and tell it's actually cold out. But anyway, since we're wearing a mask and we're wearing glasses, the glasses can tend to get foggy. So I can fix myself here so I can see where I'm going. Alright, so like what I said, I'm out and about again, out of my house. So I'm going to take you guys out of my house. Just kind of stop on a small rock right there. Wow, it's beautiful out today. It's not too bad actually. It's nice and sunny, it's not too cold. The sun is out, which is nice because the sun helps the cold a lot, right? And oh, there you go. I love the sun, you guys, especially in this cold winter season. It's important to keep yourself warm, right? I mean, wherever you are listening to me, watching me, if you're on a warmer, tropical even, country and place, I envy you. I'm so jealous. Wow, because look at my glasses, it's foggy. And I can't even see much. So I'm talking and at the same time it's cold out, so it's fogging my glasses, like what I just said. But yeah, I mean, if you're in a much warmer weather, you're so lucky, because I'm so jealous. And I grew up in a warmer weather where there's only 2 seasons in the Philippines: sunny or hot weather season and the rainy or wet season. Yeah. And living here in the United States, where I believe most of the states are actually 4 seasons. Yeah. So we do have, the summer sunny season, of course, and then spring season. Oh, my favorite. Other than summer, of course, because I'm used to the hotter weather, right? Fall season, right? When the leaves fall, and then it turns into winter season when it gets cold, and it can get pretty cold in some other places. So I woke up this morning, I checked the weather here in Nevada and Las Vegas, where I'm at, and it is 43 degrees. Yeah, I can't complain, really can't complain. And some other states can be 20 degrees below, 20 degrees even. My brother was just telling me this morning before I head out, he said that he was watching the news and it was freezing cold and blizzard in Oklahoma City right now. I mean, wow. So can't really complain, right? And you know, with this kind of weather that I'm at right now, I'm even having a hard time with my glasses fogging. Want more in even colder places, right? Much more freezing cold temperature. Okay, hold on, let me fix my glasses really quick so I can see better. Okay, hey you guys, so much better. Just gonna have to put my mask a little down lower, my nose, and with the sun, it's so bright, it's coming out even more. I love it. I can feel the warmth in my back. Yeah, and I can see people walking their dogs out there, and a beanie and gloves. Yeah, so like that's like me. I can get cold pretty easy, and man, my hands especially can get really cold for some reason. You know, like what they said, cold hands, warm heart, or in other words, cold or cold, warm heart, cold hands, right? I don't know if that's really true, but I believe it. Yeah. So yeah, and so that's why, man, I love to come out and just get some sun and vitamin D, you know, breathe fresh air and warm my hands, my body. Seriously, you guys, and I've learned, you know, living from cold place, I even asked different doctors, my doctors, you know, what should I do with my cold hands? Am I like lacking iron or something? Do I need to like take more like iron vitamins or iron, rich in iron food, whatnot? And the doctor said, nah, it's just how you are, it's just how your body. I'm like, what? That doesn't really give me much explanation. Okay, well, my iron result on my physical examination was perfect. So that's the reason why the doctor said that. So it really has nothing to do with the iron, but it's actually really how my body reacts to, you know, the weather. Yeah, the cold weather. Especially like what I said, I'm not used to living, or I grew up on a much warmer tropical weather. So that explains. And I've come to learn that, I mean, for you guys that, you know, maybe like me, that gets cold easily in your hands or even your feet, like my feet does too, but you know, my feet's always covered with a shoe when I go out, so, and socks, thick socks even. But I've learned that according to the study, petroleum jelly is actually, you can use that for, you know, parts of your body like your hands or feet when you tend to get cold like me. So hey, for me it helps me. So maybe, you know, you can try it out yourself and see if it helps you. Yeah. So you guys, it's important to stay fit and active even in the cold and winter seasons, right? I mean, one thing I learned when I moved to a colder, even much colder place, is that I had to learn to adapt myself, right? I had to learn to adapt my body, also my mind, because literally we tend to complain, right? Our mind reacts to our weather, the temperature in the environment, and you know, it doesn't want it, right? doesn't want it because it's something that you're not used to, or because it changes, right? The reaction of your body towards the environment or the weather, right? But it's important to, my glasses are fogging really again. It can bother me. But it's important to know how to stay healthy, right? All year round. Right? No matter where you live, yeah? Or what the weather is like, especially, for the winter months, such as cold weather like this. And so it's important that we keep our heart healthy, yeah, and our heart pumping, and do activities that will keep our heart, active, yeah. So if you live in a milder climate, you can stick to your favorites, right? You can keep up with your favorite activities or exercise. Whether it's running or walking, biking, right? Going outside like this, walking the dog. Yeah. Right there. Okay. But keep an eye on weather conditions, right? Especially on like snowy places. Remember when I used to live in snowy places? Oh my gosh, I'm just freezing my ass off, like literally like dying of cold, and don't even want to do anything. Yeah, I don't want to go out. You tend to get pretty lazy when it's cold, and you just want to like hurdle and snuggle in fire, right, on your blanket and bed. You don't want to do anything. Wow, that sounds fun. Gets your like heart and blood pumping. I honestly don't even know where to look at the camera because my glasses are fogging and the sun is like hitting the camera. But what was I saying? Yeah, so stick to your favorites, right? Dress in layers to adapt to weather temperatures. Yeah, especially what? The weathers that you face that day. Okay. And you can remove a layer or two if you get too warm. Yeah, that's the good thing about like when it's cold out, you can like put layers and layers of what you're wearing. Like for me, I'm just wearing a sweater right now, and there's 40 degrees temperature. I don't know if you can see my hand over here, it's pinky, and yeah, it's cold. And I probably have like I have my sports bra and two other my undergarment, and then two other like layer of clothing plus my sweater, right? I'm not even wearing a hoodie, but I wear my hat. And for those of you that always watch my videos, and most of the time you see me wearing my hat, yeah, that's one of the things that I like to do. And it's not because of fashion, maybe it's part of fashion with the the mask, right? It's part of our daily fashion now, but it's also one of the things to help protect my head, because for some sort of reason, like hotter weather or even colder weather, it tends to give me a headache, yeah, but it also helps protect me from the sun, yeah, especially your face. You definitely have to care for your face, and it's something that I wish I've done better. But when you grow up being an athlete and you're always out competing, you're always out doing your thing, you tend to forget. And sometimes I neglect putting sunscreen, so it's really important, you guys, to wear sunscreen when you go out. even in cloudy, cold weather. You know, it doesn't mean that because there's no sun, it can't, you can't get skin damage, right? But there is a chance that you can, yeah? So take care of yourself and get layered up, okay? And when you get too warm, then you can remove a layer. So that's one of the good things, yeah, to take care of yourself in the winter. But also in the summer, the difference, yeah, if it can get too hot, you can't really go get naked, right? That's not a good idea. But, you know, when it's cold, you can actually put more layers in your body, yeah, and your skin to protect yourself. Okay, another thing, try something different, yeah? Being active during the winter can take the form of many new and surprising activities like what? Bowling, roller skating, you know, some people do belly dancing and yoga, you know, one of my favorites. Love yoga. Any activities that gets your body moving counts, yeah? You know, when you actually move, you get moving, your blood pumps, your heart pumps, you know, your body systems are working, and therefore when you get moving, right, you get warmed up. Yeah, it helps to generate warmth in your body. Okay, so try something different, yeah? It's something that you're not used to doing. Be creative. Well, that's if you live in a milder climate, right? Well, what if you live in the snowy north? Oh my goodness. Like what I said, you know, it can be challenging. For me personally, I love the snow. It's beautiful. You know, white is one of my favorite colors. Like any other colors, I love all the colors and rainbow colors. But for me, I love the snow, but I just dislike driving in the snow. You know, I don't want to say I hate the snow. I actually don't like that word. So I tend to change the word into dislike. Yeah. You know, it's interesting how much the words that you use can affect your mind, your brain, yeah, mentally. But also, you know, it can literally affect your health, your body even, with the types of words that you use. So be careful, you guys, with the words that you use, you know, because it might not hurt other people, but it can literally hurt you, or vice versa. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, when you live in a snowy climate, use the weather as the gym. What do I mean by that? Shovel the snow, you know, hit the ski slopes or go sledding, you know, things like that. Those are kind of like the things that I did when I used to live in the snowy environment. You guys, you can take advantage of a colder, snowy climate environment as well. You just have to be creative and find ways that you like doing, and that counts as your activities. Yeah, just be sure to dress appropriately for the outdoors, of course. I remember when I first went snowboarding, I was freaking so excited. That was the first time I was doing that, and I was like, piece of cake. I can learn it fast, because you know, I also used to surf, especially when I used to live in Hawaii and in the Philippines. Yeah, and so I loved snowboarding the first time, and guess what? I did not dress appropriately and I got sick. You know, when you you have so much fun, too much fun, you get sick. That's what happened to me. Okay, so be sure to dress appropriately for the outdoors. And you know, you can go waterproof. Yeah, you know, when you're wet, you feel colder, and increase your chances for hypothermia. So I mean, you really gotta watch out and take care of yourself, because the cold weather can hurt you. Yeah. The same with the hot weather. If you go out too much heat, sun, you can burn yourself. Yeah. So take care of yourself, guys. Dress up and stay warm. But then also, you know, for a snowy, colder climate, it can tend to be hard, especially for those of you that aren't too used to the cold. That's why I don't live in a snowy place anymore, because although I loved it, I enjoyed it, I learned to adapt to it, I tend to get sick more and lazy and I gain weight, right? Because I can't do too much of the outdoor activities. And you know, for so many of us, if we just stay home, we just want to lay in bed, stay on the couch, watch a movie, why not drink hot chocolate or your coffee or whatnot, right? And so, you know, you can take it inside. Yeah, find a gym where you can use, like, maybe for example the treadmill or other machines, or take group classes. Yeah, dance classes, fitness classes such as Zumba, or you know, combat, kickboxing, things like that. Examples of things that I do. And there are so many, you know, group exercises out there that you can sign up for. Yeah, whether in your community or in your gym. Yeah, so you don't necessarily have to be outdoor. You can take it inside. Okay, take your gym inside. One of the things that I did or used to do was walk on indoor mall. Okay, or find maybe a school or a college that will let you use its indoor track. Yeah, one of the gyms that I used to go, the Las Vegas Athletic Club, they have this like indoor track inside their gym. So it's so nice, you know, to just go in the gym when it's like cold like this, and you can go for a walk or a run, you know, a jog inside the indoor track that they have. So, you know, find ways that you can take your activities and your exercises indoor. Yeah, so there you go, you guys. You know, protect yourself, your body, especially in colder weather. Okay, it's important to protect your hands, your face, yeah, and your feet. Also becomes important when you're out, yeah, outdoors. So your blood flows first to your core, yeah, to keep your vital organs warm. Okay, that's why, you know, it's like what I mentioned earlier. That's why my fingers and toes and feet feel colder, and the longer you're out also makes them susceptible to frostbite. And trust me, I've experienced that before. And man, I did not want to go through that again. Or if ever, I'm gonna have to make sure that I'm gonna be dressing up warmer, a lot warmer. So, you know, the American College of Sports Medicine actually suggests that, you know, you have to find ways, great ways to protect your face from windburn. But then again, don't forget sunscreen. Yeah, as I mentioned earlier, because the sun rays can be just as damaging in the winter. It's also important to stay hydrated whenever you're out, you're working out, especially. So you don't have to ditch exercise, yeah, because I mean, my glasses are foggy again. The elements are against you, okay? Embrace the seasonal changes as an opportunity to switch up your regular routine or start a new one. Yeah? I mean, I know, I'm there, I get it. Totally understand where you're coming from, you know, with all the complaints that we have, right? About not wanting to, you know, stay active because of the cold winter season. Especially if you live in a snowy climate, right? But then again, you know, you need to do the things that you should to stay up and going, to stay healthy. But not just stay healthy, but stay healthier, right? So the choice is yours, you guys. So find ways and activities that you can do. You know yourself well enough, yeah, and how you should adapt to the kind of weather and environment that you're living in. So, you know, it's okay. Just adapt to it. I mean, we're human beings anyway, and we're adaptable human beings, right? We can adapt to our environment no matter what. So maybe if you live in the kind of environment or climate that it can be hard trying to adapt to it, and just be creative and find ways to better yourself, right? And there's no such thing as you don't have a choice. Okay, you do have a choice, and that choice and decision is all yours. Okay, if you want to better yourself and your environment, it's like what my dad always tells me, you have to make that decision, and you have to mean it and make the necessary changes that you can to adapt to it. Okay, so that you can live a healthy and happier life. Okay, and it's okay not to be okay sometimes, right? But then again, you know, you have to think about yourself and how you can live a happy and a productive life. All right, and you know, especially with cold weather, right? We're susceptible to, you know, it's a flu season, so it's easy to get sick. Yeah, if you don't take good care of yourself, and if you don't stay active, I mean, you can literally, if you don't strengthen your immune system, you can easily get sick. So eat healthy, stay healthy, and live a healthy life with the choices that you make each day. And I'm gonna leave this with you before I end, because if you can see, my hands are getting pinky and it's cold. But because of the sun, it's helping it warmed up. But then again, I'm gonna leave you with this. Life is just what? Weather, okay? Weather changes for a season. And no matter what you're going on or what you're dealing with right now with your life, maybe you're in like the coldest season of your life and it's so hard for you to get warmed up. Don't, you guys. Take care of yourself. Okay? If the weather and the season changes, so is your life. Your life is precious and beautiful. You're a beautiful human being. And if you believe that, you know that you're going to want to take care of yourself and find ways to strengthen your immune system, to strengthen your body and your mind. Okay? Because life is so precious and life is beautiful to get wasted. Okay? And you guys, life is so short. There's so many of us that lost loved ones, friends, not just due to COVID, but because of they're sick, right? Because they were ill. Therefore, embrace yourself, your situation, and your life. Whatever you're going through right now, there's a time and season for everything under the heavens and under the sun. Okay, so take care of yourself and stay happy and healthy. Alright, I'm really gonna end it here. But before that, you guys, for those of you that's your first time watching my video, please do subscribe. Okay, it's free to subscribe. Down below, click the subscribe button. You can also click the notification bell so you can get notified each time I upload a new video. Okay, but then again, thank you for watching my videos and thank you for watching me today. I will see you in my next video. Okay, take care, bye.